Hi, I'm back. Okay, so now I'm going to stick my doily on. And what I'm going to do is this was the closest colour I could find that white wouldn't have looked right, so I wanted something similar in colour. Okay, so I'm going to start up here. Oops, with my glue gun. Just to make sure it's I'm going to use that long, that there. Okay, I'm going to start here. I'm going to glue that down. And what I'm going to do, I'm not worried that it's overlapping, it's all about layering. So if I'm going to do like these corners, and then that way I can go back around and finish off gluing the rest. Just okay, so I've been wanting to do this project for a while, but not with Christmas and that. To be honest, I'm not nowhere near ready for Christmas, but hey ho, I'll either be done or I won't. Do you know what I mean? It's not like the world ends the day after. But I haven't got any of my food shopping done. Never mind. I refuse to buy any tins of sweets this year, because you only get a few of the ones people like the toffees. They eat all of them, and then they leave the rest of them. In fact, I've got a tin of roses down here that's still got some in from Halloween that we bought. That people has eaten all the ones they like and left all the ones they don't like. Right. So there we go. That's my beautiful doily onto there. And then what I'm going to do in the middle here, I'm going to add this image and then put this ribbon around the outside of it just to help fasten it down a bit more. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that with my glue gun because the other glue won't stick it down, it will just come up. So I'm just going to put some of this on my glue gun. Try and get it on before it dries. Oh, I love this image. It's two little girls. Well, there's just got a hint of pink in it. There we go. So that's that on there. Probably a bit hard to see because it's the light. Let's see if I can get rid of it. Oh, the light. Oh, no, that's no good because now you can't see anything. Just trying to get rid of the glare, but anyway. So now I'm going to, with this ribbon, I'm going to put this around the outside. I'm going to cut this because I want the flat bit, not that bit, to start it off. Okay, so I'm going to start here at the top. And just add it just to the outside of the picture. And there we go. I mean, and also as well, I could have used ivory or cream ribbon, but it just needed a little bit of contrast just to otherwise it, just to make it a little bit more interesting. I love these ribbons. Oh, should try making flowers out of them, they're amazing. I sat in bed the other night making flowers. I'll show you 2 of them I'm going to use on this project. One of them didn't quite turn out how I expected it to turn out, but I actually really like it. I wouldn't recommend it how I did it, because I nearly set the house on fire because it didn't do what I expected it to do. But yeah, but once I realised it wasn't going to do what I expected it to do, which was melt. It didn't melt, it actually caught on fire. But I do like the effect that it's given me on the flower. So funny. But anyway, crazy. Right, so that's around. So I'm just going to cut this off. And make sure it's joined there. Just tidy that up. And there we go. Doesn't that look better? Love it. Okay. So that's that for now. Just move that to there. So what I want to do now is just to add something just to sort of tidy up that bit round there. What have I done with my little pot? Oh, it's down here. Okay. Right, that's my flower. I'm just going to add this to the inside. I don't know if you can see it. It's just this very thin trim, just to finish it off. It's all about tidying it up and finishing it off and making sure that, you know what I mean, it's so I'm just going to add that all the way around. Glue it down. My hands always shake so much when I'm squeezing my glue gun. So funny. I watch some of my videos back as well sometimes, and I forget that I'm filming by getting so engrossed that I end up either not saying anything or mumbling to myself. So if I do that, please excuse me. It's only because I'm so engrossed in what I'm doing and I forget. But I'm on camera. So we're just putting this all the way around. That's one of the little pots that I got in from Fiona, a pink and black kit. I just used it to put some little bits at the moment. I haven't decided what I'm going to make with them yet. Not yet. I've got the small one and the medium, and the big one. Yeah. There we go, nearly finished. I'll just add and to be honest, you can add as little or as much as you want to as far as these goes. It all depends on, you know, what your taste is, or you know, you could make after Christmas they might have these reduced. You could buy them and make you know, for new babies, and roll a little baby blanket up in it, or make a baby one and put a blue vest, you know, sock pants and whatever as like a gift set. You know, the ideas are, it's just totally endless. Okay, so that's what we've done so far. Okay. The back here is a bit bare, but I'm not too worried about that because I was thinking maybe I might put cut out just like a small oval there to maybe put something to write on as it would be a gift. So at the back I could put something on there that's cut out with a spellbinder or something that you can write on and put there. So okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that off for the moment because I'm not sure what else I'm going to do with that phone, but I want to decorate the top of my my lid. Okay. So I'm going to put some flowers, and I am going to put some because there's pink in the picture. I'm going to put some pink and cream flowers in the top. Okay. So I'm just going to cut these up. Oh yeah, that's what I'm going to put on there. Again, I don't plan too much about how I'm going to decorate something. Some people do. It, you know, it all depends on. It's up to you. Right. Also, what I've got here. Actually, I might do that first. Just put this back on a minute because I want to add. What I've got here is I made some charms the other day. I sat and they're gorgeous. Look at that. I got those big ones from Fiona. Oh, they're lovely. They're so nice. I got those from Fiona. Where are we? Oh yeah, so I made, and the beads here, that bead there, and the bead caps I got from Fiona. And that was in the stick pin kit. And I got these little butterflies, are also from Fiona. I'm not sure whether I'm going to use them yet, but they're in my little pot anyway. What else have we got here? Oh yeah, this little rolling pin. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap some lace around it, and a bit like a bobbin, and I'm going to do something with that. I'm not quite sure yet, but yeah, I've got some charms that I want to add to this that are going to be hanging down. So one I've already put on a piece of ribbon, and I'm going to adhere this to not the bottom, the top of my lid. So it's going to be hanging down the side there, like that, sort of like, not that it's in the, so it's in the way, but just so it's hanging down. And I'm going to do the same, but using some beads and some trimming as well. So this one I'm going to cut off. Let's just zoom back out for you. I'm going to cut this off there, and I'm going to put that, so it just, I'm going to glue it in the middle. It's going to be covered by flowers, so it doesn't really matter. So I'm just going to glue that in the middle there and there. Okay. So that's like that there. Going to put some glue on it there just to fix it there. Okay, so that's that one. This one I'm going to use a bit of this fine bead in, which is also I got from Fiona. And I'm going to thread it through this one. Oops. I'm also going to have that one, well, I'm going to make that one a little bit shorter. Okay, so I'm going to put that one there, but make it a little bit shorter. This is going to be really hard to photograph because of the size of it. I'll have to figure out a way of taking a photograph of it for my blog. And any of you are not following my blog, it's Lolly Dolly Crafts, the same as my channel. Just check it out. Anything I make on here, I'll put on there anyway. So that's that. So we've got 2 danglies. I just think doing something like this just adds more interest to the project. Where if you're going to put something that's dangling down, it's just really cool. I'm just going to stick a bit of glue there just to press that too, just to keep it in place. There. And then I've got one more somewhere, which I'm going to... Oh, and I tell you another thing I got as well, just quickly while we're here. I don't know if I got these from, it was actually a charity shop. Oh, that one's broken. Never mind, I can still... yeah, and they cost £1.24, I think, and they were with some like really horrible scrunched up red ribbons for the Christmas tree, I suppose. And but I didn't buy them. I bought them for these crystally things, which I thought were really cool. But that one's broken. But never mind, I can still use it. Right. So what I need. Oh, there it is. So I've got 2 big dangly pearls, and I'm going to add one that's just a bit shorter again, but that's just a little bit smaller. It's just again for interest. Okay, so I've threaded this little bit of trimming through it, which is the same trimming that I used on the... And I'm just going to add it this side, but I'm going to put it so it's a little bit shorter than the others. Okay, so again, just need to add some glue. Oh, glue gun needs a bit of glue there. Add this bit of trimming and just glue it down. And again, just put a bit there and just fix it in place. And that just. And there we go, just to the side there, 3 dangly. I think they look really cute. Okay, right, so now I've done that, so what I'm going to do, actually I was going to start at the top, but what I'm going to do, I'll show you the flowers that I made. Right, this is the one that I nearly set the house on fire with, and this was actually a tablecloth that I got from a car boot, and it had holes in it, but what I did was I cut the middle out, which is what I used to make the cover for my first stick pin tutorial that I did on here. And then this bit was what was left over, and I just cut circles out and then basically just cut it all up. What I tried to do was I used my my lighter and to light it, and I'm not going to do it now because I don't want to set the thing on fire, to maybe try and curl the edges, but it didn't work the same as the satin normally does, but actually what it did was it caught on fire a little bit. But once I realised that it was going to catch on fire, I didn't leave it there long enough that it would do that. But anyway, oh dear, that was my pliers falling down. So, but I actually quite like the effect. It's given it sort of like a brown, sort of tinged edge to it, which doesn't necessarily look burnt. Well, I don't think it does, but I actually quite like the effect of it. But it gives it like an aged look, so I'm going to use that one. And then I also made this one, which was with a doily, which was one of no, it wasn't one of those doilies. Yeah, it was with a doily, and I just used this ribbon, made and 2 more layers, and then added one of the little pearl centres that Fiona showed us all how to make. For the actual middle of the I put a bead cap upside down and then added a smaller, tinier pearl in the middle, just to give it sort of like a flowery sort of thing. So I'm going to I'll put that on as well, but I want to use both of them. Okay, but I won't, I'm not quite sure. Not sure where I'm going to put them yet. I could put one up there and one down there, and then put some smaller flowers around them. To the side, I could do. Yes, I might do that. Hey ho. Okay, so I'm going to put this one down here. Oop. And this one I'm going to put up here. And this one's got a little pearl centre in it, which I got from Live and Love Crafts. Okay. And then just make sure that these are all hanging down nicely. So there we go. Right, okay. I'm going to carry on decorating the lid, so I shall remove that for the moment. Right, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Do I want to put that around there before? No, I don't want to do that. Right, I'm going to pause it here. This is going to be a part 3 because I'm not sure on my time. Okay, so just come back with me in 2 minutes while I finish off decorating.